The Sustainable Development Goals are a framework for tackling the complex challenges we face between now and 2030. These challenges are interconnected. Hunger and malnutrition, water access, climate change, conflict and migration, and they impact all of us. But there's a good thing. One sector offers a broad solution for turning these challenges into opportunities. Hi, today I'm about to show you the relevance of agriculture in attaining the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which is it is an urgent call by all countries by United Nations General Assembly. But before that, allow me to tell you my personal background and my learning experience in agriculture. I am raised with the help of farming. My parents are farmers and also a fisherman. That occupation helped me to understand how difficult being involved in agriculture because what they are doing before are purely traditional. But despite of hard works and difficulties, I'm proud that even a little return of income, it helped us sustain our daily needs. As I've joined and enrolled agricultural policy and development, it comes to my mind that it might help me understand or even this subject could help me hear the grievances that we have. The little support of government they give to small farmers and most especially setting the prices of their products in very low prices. When I've started joining the Youth Summit and start searching the development of agricultural policy, I feel overwhelmed of the opportunities they are setting for the agricultural sectors and realize that the gap between the small farmers in the rural area are the absence of communication or the access in the newly invented technology. If only the farmers has equal access to the information they needed, which may help their works easily with new technologies, information on how to expand their income by processing. What I can envision is a sustainable agriculture not only in the field of agriculture but also in terms of wealth of every community. And eventually, sustainable development goals could easily achieved by every nation. What I am now discussing is the significant role of an economist in the attainment of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Economists play a vital role in the policy formulation. We all know that the best researchers are the economists. They are the ones who focused and were sensitive in every problem. They say that economists are problem seekers, and I can't deny it. Because how can we solve the problem if in the first place we doesn't know the problem? How can we formulate a policy if there's no problem? Let's imagine a community who are ignoring issues and problems. Do you think this issue will fade away itself? Or do you think that this issue will not damage any? The answer is, it can damage severely to the community. And who do you think will notice the problem? Economists are the answers. They are the observant of the nation. They are the problem seeker and eventually formulated a policy to address the problem. Just to mention, do you know that most of the policymakers or those who's in the position are all economics graduates? So what do economists do? Economists study how people deal with scarcity and how we distribute resources. They also collect, compile, and analyze data and reasoning. Economists try to provide information that will be useful for decision makers. They use theory, data, math, and statistics to help solve real-world problems. They draw conclusions and analyze how may the implementation impact the future. So who do you think plays the important role to easily achieve the Sustainable Development Goals? Economists also focuses on the role of the agricultural sector, which we all know that without agriculture, we can't live because these resources are the precious gift to us. This agricultural policy and development subject plays a vital role to help the young generation to produce leaders in agriculture towards new thinking. Another knowledge that we may gain in this subject is that being involved in the programs of agriculture such as Youth Summit or attending seminars that will help prosper our background knowledge and eventually being inspired, doing or achieving our goals. Wherein I have dreamed to be one of the influencer in promoting agribusinesses in my community. Do not afraid to fail and or to be late. This is normal. We all experience this. What important is you are trying and not giving up. Most countries who are trying hard are the ones who attain their goals, not only in a country but to all individuals that has dream. As you can notice, those who are trying or has initiatives are the ones who are successful and happy in life. These are the things that I've learned when I attended the first Youth Summit and fully thankful and inspired for every speaker because I know that those advices will be treasured and will use in fulfilling my ambition in life. What I'm about to emphasize is the need on achieving the SDGs. And I think that one way to achieve this is by sustaining the SDG number 6, the clean water and sanitation with the agriculture. One of the planet's precious resources is the fresh water, but that resource is being rapidly depleted. The demand for water already exceeds the available supply in many regions and river basins. The world is thirsty because it is hungry. Agriculture is the major user of both ground and surface water for irrigation. And this is one of the major challenges of farmers, including the climate change. As water supplies face growing pressures from a growing population, climate change are already troubled for food system. Water security had become more even important. The water shortage is therefore a food production challenge, as well as challenge for meeting other social goals. From this, a policy were formulated helping to overcome the challenges faced from agriculture. One of the policy is the acceleration of the process of agricultural organization and diversity of operation modes, where farmers, specialized cooperatives, and various types of agriculture industrialization. Organizations were developing rapidly, and agricultural organization process accelerated significantly. This will be covering all the SDGs in any aspect, because developing agricultural cooperatives may advocate all its form in SDG. The operation modes of agriculture were getting more diverse, with joint development of family-operated, collective managed, cooperative and business modes, and etc. Vertical integration of agriculture process was speeding up, and the scale of operation of agriculture was expanded. Water is enabler, indeed a requirement in achieving all the core SDGs. Development of water resources and making water available is a key ingredient for agricultural and broader economic growth. As I've chose the economy of China as my study on agricultural policy development, I have noticed and witnessed the boom of their economy because they were focused on the development of agriculture. They are the one of the top agricultural country in the world. They integrated policies that focuses on the wealth of the nation, and they see the solution for the recession. The key that they saw is about developing the agriculture, formulating policies that support the farmers, especially the small farmers, and conveying the knowledgeable inventor of technologies to give focus on the development of technology for agriculture. Indeed, the economy were successfully one of the top agricultural economy, which can lead to attaining the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. To end this video, let me share an advice from Luke Smith. He said, for sustainable development to be achieved, it requires major changes in the behavior of every human, using resources more productive, reducing resource degradation, reducing impacts on global planetary systems, empowering poor people, and achieving greater equality and moving toward a greener economy.